Good evening. My name is Shannon, and I'm here to welcome you to O'Neill C.V.I.'s 2021 Musical Theater Performance Showcase. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here tonight and for sharing in our celebration of both musical theater and our journey in class this year. Tonight you will see many different performances from students in the class, as well as a recap of what we've been doing this past quadmester. It's been an exciting and challenging couple of months, but without further ado, let's get started. Our first performance tonight will be from the grade 11s in Cohort A. They will be singing a song from one of my favorite musicals. Here is Welcome to the Rock from Come From Away.
On the northeast tip of North America, on an island called Newfoundland, there's an airport. It used to be one of the biggest airports in the world, and next to it is a town called Gander. Welcome to the Rock if you come from away. Hey! You probably understand about a half of what they say. Hey! They say no man's an island, but an island makes a man. Especially when one comes from one like Newfoundland. Welcome to the Rock.
That morning, I'm in the classroom. It's our first day back and the school buses are on strike, so I'm coming for Annette who's running late.
Sorry, Beulah. How's the kids?
Not exactly thrilled to be inside on such a gorgeous day. So, I told them we'd only have a half day this morning and they were quite pleased until I told them we'd have the other half in the afternoon.
Welcome to the wildest weather that you've ever heard of, where everyone is nicer, but it's never nice above.
Welcome to the farthest place you'll get from Disneyland.
Fish and chips and shipwrecks.
This is Newfoundland. Welcome to the Rock. An islander, I am an islander. I'm an islander, I am an islander. I'm an islander, I am an islander. I'm an islander, I am an islander.
That morning, I'm in my car. The kids cross Airport Boulevard to get to school, and that time of day, people are in a little bit of a rush to get to work and stuff. So normally I'll sit there and I'll run my radar, and if they're speeding, I'll stop them and I'll write out a warning ticket. I'll write STHD. Slow the hell down.
Welcome to the land where the winter tried to kill us and we said,
we will not be killed.
welcome to the land where the waters tried to drown us and we said,
we will not be drowned.
welcome to the land where we lost our loved ones and we said,
We will still go on.
welcome to the land where the wind tried to blow.
And we said no.
That morning, I dropped my kids off at school and head to the SPCA, where I'm greeted by my other kids, all barking and meowing for breakfast and a belly rub. Not that I'm complaining, I love them. But by the time feeding's done, I got to get back and pick up my human kids, so I take just 1 second for myself and I'm sitting in my car.
I'm in the library.
I'm in the staff room.
And I turn on the radio.
You are here at the stars of the moment, on the edge of the world, where the river meets the sea. Here on the edge of the Atlantic, on an island in between there and here.
I'm loading my radar when Bonnie comes by. She pulls up and she is waving at me like mad.
So I rolled down my window and she said,
Oz, turn on the radio.
Slow it down, Bonnie.
Jesus H, Oz, turn on the radio.
Where our story starts,
It's my first day at the station.
where we'll end the night,
I'm getting coffee for the picket line.
where we know by heart
5 minutes to my smoke break.
every single flight.
I'm off to work at the airport.
Welcome to the fog, welcome to the trees, to the ocean and the sky and whatever's in between. To the ones who left, you're never truly gone. A candle's in the window and the candle's always on. When the sun is coming up and the water's coming short, if you're hoping for a harbor, then you'll find an open door. In the winter, from the water through whatever's in the way, to the ones who have come from away. Welcome to the Rock.
Up next is Nia singing Fly Fly Away from the musical Catch Me If You Can. During this scene, Brenda is confessing her love for her lover, Frank. He is the main character of this musical comedy. But right before this, the FBI is questioning Brenda of where he has escaped to. Well, good luck to Nia, and I hope you all enjoy this performance.
When I was a child, my eyes were clear. I saw the good side
Now we have Siobhan Kelly and Maya Gidge performing in Jekyll and Hyde. In this scene, both women are wondering about their love for the same man. Ladies and gentlemen, in his eyes.
I sit and watch the rain, and to see my tears run down the window pane. I sit and watch the sky, and I can hear it breathe a sigh. I think of him, how we were, and when I think of him, then I remember. In his eyes I can see where my heart longs to be. In his eyes I see a gentle glow, and that's where I'll be safe, I know. Safe in his arms, close to his heart. But I don't know quite where to start. By looking in his eyes, will I see beyond tomorrow? By looking in his eyes, will I see beyond the sorrow that I feel? Will his eyes reveal to me promises or lies? But he can't conceal from me the love in his eyes. I know their every look, his eyes. The like an open book, his eyes. But most of all, the look that hypnotized me. If I am wise, I will walk away and gladly. But sadly, I'm not wise. It's hard to tuck away the memories that you prize. Love is worth forgiving for. Now I realize everything worth living for is there in his eyes. Love is worth forgiving for. Now I realize everything worth living for is there in his
Here comes Hayden Lysecki performing Cecily Smith from the musical Fly By Night. In this scene, Mr. McClam believes that his late wife, Cecily, helped avert a tragedy, so he goes out to tell a small group of neighbors about how he met his wife and the significance of La Traviata. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden Lysecki.
The war was over, I was living with my folks. I yelled upstairs, hey Ma, I'm off to grab some smokes. And my father called, Why do you need to smoke so late? Well, I lied. I had a date. Free from my folks' enslavement, skipping along the pavement to see a brunette who I'd never met, but I never would forget how she looked in that dress. How she stuck out her hand and said, "My name is Cicely Smith, and I hope you like music, 'cause I got 2 tickets for La Traviata." That's when I said, "I hate opera." She laughed and said, "Well, lucky for you that you're with Cicely Smith. Who cares what you are listening to? It's who you're listening with." So we take our seats, her hands are folded in her lap. If not a kiss, then I at least will get a nap. So I close my eyes as the orchestra begins. Then I hear violins, and the hair on my neck was rising, a feeling new and surprising. But it wasn't the sound that made my heart pound. No, it was because I found her hand was in mine. And that's where it will stay until they play the final chord. She asked, "Were you bored?" And I said, "I guess it wasn't quite that bad. It was the best time that I'd ever had." She laughed and said, "Well, lucky for you, I got seats to Beethoven's Fifth. Who cares what you are listening to? It's who you're listening with." A perfect wife, a perfect life. The time exploded like a bullet from a gun. A week, a year, then marriage and a son, and a rental where I still can hear her laugh when I play the phonograph. So I let the music guide me as Cicely sits beside me, a girl of 19 with a nervous marine. Feel her head begin to lean as the melody soars. And although it was real, it doesn't feel like it could be. That night when you said to me that I got 2 tickets for La Traviata. It's sad, but true, how much I miss you. I miss you, Cicely Smith. Life is not the things that we do, it's who we're doing them with.
The following performance is Juliet Simpson's rendition of the song Pretty Funny from the musical Dogfight. The scene we are about to see is a deeply emotional moment for the main character, Rose. After accepting a party invitation from Eddie, her crush, Rose feels free and accepted for the first time. To her dismay, after a night of dancing and excitement, Rose learns that her invitation to the party was simply a part of a cruel bet. Rose's invitation was intended to win Eddie the prize of Ugliest +1. Convincing herself that she is not worthy of true love, or connection, Rose sardonically laments the evening's events, calling them pretty funny.
Close the window, draw the curtain, hide the bright light of the moon, hang the dresses, ugly dresses. No one likes maroon. Wipe off all that stupid lipstick. Return the earrings to their case. Makeup won't make any difference. It's still the same old face. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny you believed that it was real? Pretty funny. All disasters have an upside. You can find one if you try. You went dancing, you were dancing. You were dancing with a guy. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Aren't you funny? Pathetically naive and desperate to believe you can always find some good. Well, you misunderstood, or you've been dreaming. 'Cause people are just cruel. Shut the light off, turn the bed down. No more crying, don't you dare. You'll wake up sometime tomorrow and forget to even care. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? For a moment, he convinced me I could be pretty funny.
Hey Rangers, I hope you're ready for this rad performance brought to you by the grade 12s of Cohort A. They're performing Summer Nights from the hit musical Grease, with Marie Clark playing our lead Sandy and Hayden Lizecki playing our lead Danny. This is all about summer fling, and right before this, we have Sandy telling the Pink Ladies and Danny telling the T-Birds about their summer romance. Hiya, Sandy.
Hey,
Danny! What did you do over your quarantine summer?
Hey, how was your quarantine summer?
Well, I met a boy.
I met this girl.
Oh.
And it went something kind of like this.
Summer lovin' had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy, cute as can be.
Summer days drifting away to other summer nights.
Oh well, tell me more,
Did you get very far?
Tell me more, tell me more. Like to see that
She swam by me, she got a cramp.
He ran by me, got my suit damp.
I saved her life, she nearly drowned.
He showed up, splashing around.
Summer sun, something's begun. But all those summer nights.
Tell me more.
Was it love at first sight?
tell me more.
Hope you treated her right.
Took a bowling in the arcade.
We went strolling, drank lemonade.
We made out under the dock.
We stayed out till 10 o'clock.
Summer fling don't mean a thing, but all those summer nights.
Tell me more.
But you don't gotta brag.
Tell me more,
Cause he sounds like a drag.
Shoot-a-bop-bop, yeah.
he got friendly, holding my hand.
She got friendly down in the sand.
He was sweet, just turned 18.
She was good, you know what I mean. Summer heat, boy and girl meet. But all the summer nights.
Tell me more, how much dough did he spend?
Tell me more.
Could she get me a friend?
It turned colder, that's where it ends.
So I told her we'd still be friends.
Then we made our true love vow.
Wonder what she's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at the seams. But oh, those summer nights.
Taylor Russell will be performing A Guy That I'd Kinda Be Into from Be More Chill. In this scene, Christine tells Jeremy about her feelings for a guy she knows who Jeremy initially believes is himself, but who turns out to be Jake. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Russell.
Say there's this person you pass in the hall every day. You've known him since 7th grade. You're used to thinking about him in a certain way, from the persona that he displays. And then something changes, and he changes from a guy that I never be into a guy that I kind of be into, from a guy that I never be into a guy that I kind of be into. Is he worth it? Jeremy, is he?
Is she talking about me? Of course she is. I've been activating your pheromones. Keep it up.
Say there's this person that you never knew that well.
She is totally into you.
You thought that you had him pegged, but now you can't tell. He's gone from a guy that I never be into a guy that I kind of be into, from a guy that I never be into a guy that I kind of be into. Is he worth it? Jeremy, I don't always relate to other people my age, except when I'm on the stage. There are so many changes that I'm going through, and why am I telling this to you? I guess there's a part of me that wants to. I guess a part of me wants to. Who knew? I guess a part of me likes to talk to you. I guess a part of me likes to. Who knew? I guess a part of me likes to sit with you. I guess a part of me likes to. Who knew? I guess a part of me likes to hang with you. I guess a part of me. Back to play rehearsal. I know that it's weird, but it's totally true. The guy that I kind of be into.
The guy that you'd kind of be into.
Yeah, that guy that I kind of be into is Jake.
Hi there. Are you trying to get your feelings of anger, rejection, and adversity out into the world? Have you been pushing through a cutthroat industry only to be let down many, many times? Well then, in the next 2 minutes, you're going to be hearing Liberty Williams performing They Just Keep Moving the Line from Smash the Musical, originally sung by the character Ivy Lynn.
The field was bright with clover. I saw the finish sign. I started as a rover and then victory was mine. I thought the race was over, but they just keep moving the line. They cheered at my persistence, but prayed for my decline. The path of least resistance led to Hollywood and Vine. I tried to go the distance, but they just keep moving the line. I jumped all of the hurdles to break out of the pack. I started on the outside and then hit the inside track. I left the other fillies back at the starting gate. Was ready on my mark. I got to set to hurry up and wait. So talent and ambition won me a chance to shine. I aced the big audition, but it's raining on cloud 9. Can't beat the competition, 'cause they just keep moving the line. I handled every corner, each bump along the track. And when I saw the ribbon, well, there was no turning back. resurrection. I'll straighten out my spine. I'll change each imperfection till it's time to drink the wine. I'll toast to resurrection, but they just keep moving the line. Please give me some direction, 'cause they just keep moving the line.
Marie Raftery will be performing a monologue from Shape of a Girl by Joan MacLeod. She will be playing Brady, where she is talking to Trevor about where she sees herself in society and her fear about what she is capable of.
These girls in Victoria, they're a mess. Some have already been up on charges. One for lighting fire to another girl's hair. The fight with the dead girl starts when someone butts a cigarette on her forehead. It's surreal. And that's not fair to say because it's exactly the opposite. It's totally real. I mean, it happened. And what freaks me right out, Trevor, what scares me is that I know the way in. I don't know how else to put it. I know the way in. When I look at her picture, part of me gets it. And I hate that I do. I hate to be even partly composed of that sort of information, but right now, if you put me in a room filled with girls my age who I've never met before in my life, I could divide them all up. I could decide who goes where and just where I fit in. Nobody would have to say a word. You know something, Trevor? I could have divided up a room like that when I was in grade 2. Next up, we have Hannah Bazile performing Only Love from the 1997 musical The Scarlet Pimpernel. In this heartfelt ballad, the character Marguerite St. Just attempts to convince her husband Percy to love her again after she betrays him, telling him, "Don't be afraid, it's only love."
I see you try to turn away. I hear the words you want to say. I feel how much you need to hide what's happening inside you tonight. Come meet my eyes one moment more. Our eyes are different than before. This night, so beautiful and strange, this night begins to change who we are. Don't turn away, it's only love. Only a touch that frees you. Let it release you. Take my hand, it's only love. Let it come through you slowly. Don't be afraid, it's only love. We touch, the dark begins to stir. We can't go back to where we were. Don't be afraid to make it real. Don't be afraid to feel tonight. Don't turn away, it's only love. Only a touch that frees you. Let it release you. Take the chance, it's
Here is our grade 12 cohort B's performance of Opening Up from Waitress. It is at the beginning of Act 1 where we meet Jenna as she begins another day at Joe's Diner with her boss Cal and waitresses Becky and Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, Opening Up.
Jenna, what's the special pie for today?
Deep shit blueberry bacon. Deep dish. Sorry, Cal.
Come on, bro.
Day starts like the rest we've seen. Another carbon copy of an old routine.
Days keep coming.
One out, one in, they keep coming.
And to make that coffee strong enough to chew.
Don't know what I wish I had, but there's no time now for things like that. We got too much to do. Too much to do. All these same things. We're always opening up. Another day. Over a cup. Let's say hello. How you been? Looking around, seeing the same things every day brings. Hello, how you been? Thank you, coming in. Some things never change.
I've been close, there's a happy end, but I've been around the block and just came back again. A small town like ours ain't much, but sometimes home is where you end up.
Ordered up this half a day, we're finding everything in its place and coming. I like the way most of the days look exactly the same. Check the clock, tick, tick, tock.
Don't stop, serve with a smile.
Hurry up, fill a coffee cup, and then in a while, take a breath when you need to be reminded that days like these, we can only do the best we can. So we do it again.
Come on, do now.
Opening up another day. Opening up. Some things never change. Hello, how you been? Thank you, how again. Some things never change. Lauren will be performing Stay from Emily. Emily takes place in a Parisian neighborhood. Emily is a dreamer and a do-gooder who falls in love with Nino. Stay takes place between Emily and Nino at Emily's apartments moments after she flees from him at the cafe. Stay where you are, but don't come too close, but don't go too far. I'll make you count to 100 so I have a good chance to hide. Don't expect me to play fair. Moving, I'll move even deeper inside. I like you right there. I like you right there. Stay. I hear you coming. What can I do to drown out this drumming? No turning back now that you took the breadcrumbs and I lost the way, and arrows fall out of thin air. If I could just find the right words to say, would you stay right there? I like you right there. Stay. Stay where you are, safe in our only get halfway. Pin down your heart, put out the flame. Don't come any closer, but don't move away. Stay where you are, safe in our frame. Try to move closer, you'll only get halfway. Pin down your heart, put out the flame. Don't come any closer, but don't move away. Stay, stay, stay.
Our next performer is Sarah. She is singing the song Worlds Above from The Little Mermaid, the musical. The character she is portraying is Ariel, the king's youngest daughter. This song is Ariel's introduction into the musical. She has forgotten about her debut concert to the king's court, and instead she's wrapped up in exploring the surface world. Instead, she finds a new item for her personal collection, a fork, also known as a dingle hopper. This reveals her fascination with the human world, which leads her into the song The World Above. Please welcome Sarah singing The World Above.
This is where I belong, beneath the clear white blue here. I feel completely new here in the world above. It's like my life was wrong, and somehow now at last I'm in my own skin, up here in the world above. There's so much light here, light and space. The sun's so bright here upon my face. It feels so right here, warm as love. Life seems to be almost calling to me from this strange new world above.
Now we have Abby Truman singing In My Dreams from Anastasia. While looking for someone to fill the role of Anastasia to claim the reward of finding the missing girl, Dmitri and Vlad stumble upon Anya, who is looking for papers to go to Paris. Fascinated with her memory loss, Anya explains that she doesn't remember who she is due to getting amnesia at a young age.
He said I was found side of a road. There were tracks all around that recently snowed. The darkness and cold and the wind and the trees. The girl with no name. dream of a city beyond all compare. Is it Paris? There is a beautiful river, a bridge by a square. That here a voice whisper, I'll meet you right there in You don't know what it's like not to know who you are, to have lived in the shadows and traveled this far. I've seen flashes of fire, heard the echo of screams, but I still have this faith in the truth of my dreams. In my dreams, it's all real. My heart has so much to reveal. My dreams seem to say, don't be afraid to go on. Don't give up hope, come what may. I know it all will come back one day.
Coming up will be Matthew Poppiden singing I Can't Stand Still from the show Footloose. The song is sung after the main character, Wren, goes to school and a boy named Willard Hewitt decides he wants to beat Wren up. Rather than fight back, Wren goes along with Willard and soon the two become friends. I Can't Stand Still is Wren's way of telling Willard about his love of the dancing he did in Chicago, which soon leads to some trouble in his new home in the town of Beaumont, where dancing is illegal. Give it up for Matthew.
I never walk when I can run, I don't believe I ever could. People try to slow me down, saying boy you really should kick back and chill, but I can't stand still. I called the doctor, he said, son, I cannot offer you a pill. So I never found relief, now I've got to move until I've had my fill. I can't stand still. Back where I come from, life's never humdrum. I wish I could take you there. Oh, we had the world at our feet. Life was sweet, ain't no doubt. Grab a seat, check it out. Oh, I thought it never would end, that I lost it somehow. Would you look at me now? I'm trying hard to tone it down. Gotta watch my P's and Q's. Maybe look before I leave. And then I think, hey, what's the use? Ain't done it yet. And I can't forget how it feels when you dance till you drop. So don't even start to suggest that I stop. I never will. I can't. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't stand still. Woo!
Next up, we have Amy singing This Little Girl from the musical Matilda. So this song is sung by the character Miss Honey, the nice and quiet teacher, and she's talking to herself about wanting to help Matilda but also wanting to stay out of conflicts. But seeing Matilda's family and how she's treated, it reminds herself about her dark childhood. So watch Amy sing this powerful song about wanting to help others.
But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special, that's all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall through the cracks I can see? This little girl
Performing next, Elisha Macht will be singing Slipping Through My Fingers. In this scene, Donna is helping Sophie get dressed for her wedding, and she can't believe that her daughter is getting married and is all grown up.
School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. I watch her go with a surge of that well-known sadness, and I have to sit down for a while. The feeling that I'm losing her forever, and without really entering the world, I'm glad whenever I can share her laughter, that funny little girl. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute. The feeling, slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time. Sleep in her eyes, her and me at the breakfast table, barely awake. I let precious time go by. Then when she's gone, there's that odd melancholy feeling, and a sense of guilt I can't deny. What happened to those wonderful adventures? The places I had planned for us to go. Well, some of that we did, but some we didn't. And why? I just don't know. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute. The feeling in it, slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time.
Up next, performing is Fiona. Fiona will be singing I Know It's Today, sung by Princess Fiona from Shrek the Musical. Listen carefully to the fairy tale stories read by the hopeful, young, teen, and adult Princess Fiona as she patiently waits for her knight in shining armor. Despite all the years of waiting, she still believes that today is the day that her prince will arrive so they can live happily ever after together. Now, let's make a warm welcome for Fiona.
Settle in, girls, it's story time. There's a princess in a tower. Oh my gosh, that's just like me. Poor Rapunzel needs a haircut, but that witch won't set her free. She passes time by singing like someone else I know. As years go by, she sits and waits. As years go by, a torturous existence. I don't remember this part. She wishes she were dead. Skip ahead, skip ahead. But then Rapunzel finds a billionaire. The prince is good at climbing and braiding golden hair. So I know he'll appear, 'cause there are rules and there are strictures. I believe the storybooks I read by candlelight. My white knight and his steed will look just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 23. I know it's today. I know it's today. Oh, here's a good one. It's a classic. There's a princess in a coma, glad it's her instead of me. Pretty maiden in a glass box, how I wonder does she pee? Blah 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 blah, poison apple, boring boring, evil queen, filler filler, been there, read that, 7 shorties on the scene, skip ahead, skip ahead. But in the end the princess wakes up with a start. The prince is good at kissing and melting Snow White's heart. So I know he'll appear and his armor will be blinding, as shining as his perfect teeth and manly pose. He'll propose on one knee, and our pre-opt will be binding. About time we set a wedding date, day number 958. I know it's today. He'll show up today. There's a princess, any princess, take your pick, they're all like me. Not exactly, I'm still waiting. They're out living happily ever after. Better get here, I want love in seconds flat. No one needs these middle bits. Oops, did I do that? Cut the villains, cut the vamping, cut this fairy tale, cut the perils and the pitfalls, cut the puppet and the whale, cut the monsters, cut the curses, get the intro, cut the verses, and the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting. But I know he'll appear, though I seem a bit bipolar. And I'm a vandal now as well, though he won't mind. I'm a find, I'm a catch, and a very gifted bowler. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number, are you there, God? It's me, Fiona. It's me, Fiona. But I know he'll appear, 'cause there are rules and there are strictures. I believe the storybooks I read by candlelight. My white knight, my knight and his steed will look just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 23, number 958, day number 8423. I know it's today. 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 I know it's today.
Next up is Sophia, and she is singing Thank You for the Music from Mamma Mia. The song is about Sophie, the main character, singing about her life experiences and her love and talent for the arts and how she is grateful for her gifts she has.
I'm nothing special, in fact, I'm a bit of a bore. If I tell a joke, you've probably heard it before. But I have a talent, a wonderful thing, 'cause everyone listens when I start to sing. I'm so grateful and proud. All I want is to sing it out loud. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I She says I began to sing long before I could talk. And I often wonder, how did it all start? Who found out that nothing can capture a heart like a melody can? Well, whoever it was, I'm a fan. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. I have been so lucky. I'm the girl with golden hair. I wanna sing it out to everybody. What a joy, what a life, what a chance. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Thank you for the music, for giving it to
Oh, hello. You're about to watch the I Love You song, a piece from the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, performed by Amy, Barrett, and Siobhan, with Olive, one of the story's protagonists, yearning for her parents' love and affection. The impact of this piece is anything but chimerical. That's C-H-I-M. Oh, I'll let Olive do the rest.
Mrs. Ostrovsky, chimerical.
May I have a definition?
It means magical, visionary, wildly fanciful, highly unrealistic.
If I go to Washington, will I be on my own? Because if I go to Washington,
I wish you were, wish you were. How I wish you were home. How I wish you were, how I wish you were. How I wish you were, how I wish you were home. How I wish you were. Chimerical. Chimerical. Highly unrealistic, wildly fanciful.
That is correct.
I love you.
And now, we proudly present the Grade 11 Cohort B Ensemble singing You Will Be Found from Dear Evan Hansen. It is the final song in the first act, and Evan is giving a speech at Connor's Memorial Assembly. Evan soon shoots to fame, the Connor Project growing after his speech is put online, with many people responding to and empathizing with Evan's words. Ladies and gentlemen, Cohort B.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere?
Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And someone will come running, and I know he'll take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you.
When you're broken on the ground, you will be found.
So let the sun come streaming in, as you reach up and you rise again.
Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be
Have you seen this? Someone put a video of your speech online.
My speech?
People started sharing it, I guess, and now, Connor is everywhere.
Your speech is everywhere. This morning, the Connor Project page had 56 people following it.
How many does it have now?
4,582.
16,239.
I don't understand. What happened?
Huge hit.
Here's a place where we don't have to fear
everybody needs. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
I can't stop watching this video. If you only say the word.
5 minutes. This will make
From across the silence, your voice is heard. Share with people you love.
Repost.
The world needs to hear this.
I know someone who really needs to hear this today. So thank you, Evan Hansen, for doing what you're doing.
I've never met you, Connor, but coming on here and reading everyone's posts, it's so easy to feel the love. Evan is so exactly right.
Forward. Especially now with everything you hear on the news. Share.
Repost.
Thank you, Evan Hansen,
For giving us a space to remember
to be together. Tampa.
Thank you.
Washington.
This video is everything.
The meaning of friendship.
Even when the darkness crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. Let the sun come streaming in, as you reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new, all is new. Filling up the empty, suddenly I see that all is new, all is new. You are not alone. 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 Even when the darkness crashes through, when you need someone to carry you, you'll get out of town. You will be found. Just to reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found.
Even when the darkness crashing through,
You will be found.
when you need someone to carry you.
You will be found. You will be found.
You will be found.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Gillies and I'm a grade 12 student at O'Neill. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into what our quadmester looked like this year. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought a lot of obvious struggle to all of our lives, and many of us look to musical theater in this class as a light in the darkness. However, we still had a lot of struggles and things to overcome. Teachers and students alike had to learn to use technology to our advantage, or just to learn how to use technology. As we worked towards putting together this show, we had to teach choreography through Google Meets and learn to use really intense technology softwares to learn how to mix voices instead of being able to just harmonize together in person. That was definitely a learning curve. Additionally, we all had to work through social distancing regulations, not being able to sing together instead of the school, navigating university applications while all of this was going on, and so much of our work had to be done outside of school hours, which was definitely tough, but worth the hustle. Nonetheless, all of these struggles were worthwhile. On the very first day of class, we had a conversation about what this quadmester would look like, and most of those things did come true. We had a lot of opportunities to listen to guest speakers and partake in really awesome workshops together. We also got to dive deep into the history and culture of musical theater, which is a really cool experience that we wouldn't have got if we were working on an end of year show. And we got to have really cool conversations about social justice and the wrongs of the musical theater community that need to be changed.
I think I can speak for the entirety of the grade 11 and 12 musical theater class in saying that we have all grown both as creatives and as people this quadmester. And despite the hardships of this year, this class has been a delight to be a part of.
Hi, my name's Olivia, and I'm a grade 11 in this year's musical theater class. So everything this year had to be approached in a very different manner. We did lots of classwork, group work, and workshops to keep it fun and interactive. So I'm gonna get started talking about some of the classwork that we did. Our first assignment was a history of musical theater, where we covered most, which was mask and music hall and so on. Those were very fun and interactive and really great to know about. And then another assignment we did was social justice themes in musical theater. So first thing we did was we started by talking about our social justice themes and our social rights. And then we made a list of musicals that had surrounding social justice themes. Everybody must pick one musical, and then they had to write and inform the other classmates about the surrounding social justice themes in such musical. I found it was very important to learn about that, as social justice is something really big going on. And then another really fun thing we did this year was all of our workshops. We did so many. We had former O'Neill students such as Ryan Sutherland, Aaliyah Hamid, and Jade McLeod, who just gave us kind of an insight of what happens after high school when you go to school and just their personal experience, some tips and pointers. And then we also had many professionals talk to us about directing, stage management, set design. We had Carrie Nicholson do 4 different workshops with us, and I found that series of seminars was very informative. We also had Ryan Kelly do a workshop with us, and he chose 6 individual students to perform a solo, and he workshopped them, which I found was very interesting to watch. So I'm talking to some other grade 11 students to highlight some of the highlights from this year. So some of which said it was very great and such a cool opportunity to have all these amazing workshops and to hear from all these amazing individuals. And some said it was crazy how we adapted and just so amazing how we adapted so quickly. Overall, I would say this course was amazing, and we did such a great job adapting in such difficult times, and it was loads of fun.